So this warm-up graph, we had a story where a person and a dog are starting at some place and the person throws the ball. So the dog runs after the ball, grabs the ball, stops at this peak here. You know the velocity is 0 because the tangent line is horizontal. The dog turns around and heads back to the owner, but gets sidetracked by a squirrel. So drops the ball, takes off after the squirrel. Squirrel ends up going up a tree. The dog realizes can't get to the squirrel, so decides to come back to the owner, but then wants to play, so speeds past the owner, hoping for a game of chase. But at this point in time, the owner calls the dog back, and so the dog returns to the owner. So just reiterating that story since we started the recording. So different ideas about how we can get a real life story to kind of fit the graph. And the other story we had, the idea that maybe you're hiking up a hill and you stop and you put on your skis. So you have to kind of be careful about your velocity and making sure that you've got all of your orientation correct. But the idea that you're stopping here is great. And then maybe your position is kind of, maybe you're at Horsetooth or something. So your position is kind of like at water level. And so you hike away and then you ski toward, and then you hike away. So you're hiking up and then you ski toward. And now maybe I've entered into a weird territory where you, for some reason, you fell into the water with your skis. And so now you're below water level and then you float back to the top. That story got really weird really fast, but I totally stole Samantha's idea and ran with it. So different things you can do to kind of fit a graph.